Welcome everyone to yet another video from this channel. So as per request of one of my friends, I'm gonna show you the haul that I made on Nova SMP and why it's a good haul and what's its advantages. And it is very easy. It might require some time to work on it, but the whole design is very simple, so anyone can do it. But if you guys wanted a change, you can always change some part about it. So let's get into the haul. First, I want to show you everything that I have. See, most of my armor, to be honest, all the armor is kinda maxed out. As you can see, I have a max pickaxe, fully max sword, and also good axe and shovel. So all of this came from the haul, also everything on this elytra and on this bow. So let's see how this whole thing started and how does it work. So I created this square ship area, very simple design, but you guys can make some other designs and maybe keep it more beautiful and everything. So I separated two houses, made like two houses. See, by this wall, this is the place where I put beds where villagers breathe, and when they're finished breathing and when I have over two over four villagers, I just put one in the boat. See, if I wanted one, I just put it in the boat. See, now I can open this two gates and get him, the villager to the main hall, to the main room. So next up is the main room. So what's the order? I myself came up with this order. You guys may use different approaches. So I started with the Fletcher. But I'll get into the other trades. I don't use stick trade as it's expensive. Unless you cure some villagers, it is expensive. So, but for starters, it's the best because I will explain later why other trades are kind of expensive at first and hard to get. So, at first, the stick trader. See, it shows I haven't traded much. I didn't need much. I just traded a little bit to get some M's. And so yeah, I put one of this. You see it buys carrot, and I don't trade wheat or any crops for this guy. So I just wanted this guy for the food. Bread was one of my main sources of food for a while, before I got the fire aspect on sword, which will give me cooked pork chop or maybe even anything. You just tap the animals, the mobs, and it will cook the food for you. So no need to wait. And it increases the saturation by a lot. So I had two Fletchers because they were once you trade with them a little bit, they get out of stock. So the first step and the most OP trade, according to me, was the glass pane trade. See, 11 glass pane trade for 1 M, which in a stack of glass panes I can get like how many? Like 5, which is 9 remains extra, and in a few stack you will get 1 extra M, which is like at most 6 M's per stack. And sometimes they give discount, which is 10, and if you can cure them it will drop even more. So see that 5 from 1 stack of glass panes. So what I did next and was important was efficiency 5. So see, for the glass pane, as you can see, I'm also in desert. I'll show you the outside. I used a lot of sand. So I cleared the whole area, and for this thing, one of the essential things to get tons of sand is a shovel. You see, I made it flat, but this area was not flat. This area was like a hill something. This whole area was full of sand. So I dug out the whole sand to get as much gems as I can. But the important thing for it is, as you can see on the shovel, efficiency 5. No other enchants, I mean unbreaking is also good, but at start only efficiency 5. To get as much sand as you can and smelt it on the and get glass panes. And of course it was important, very important. And since I used most of my time on the spend all of my time, I didn't have time to go went mining, so you guys can do that. Or you just have a diamond, literally a diamond armor generator in your own base. So as you can see, if you max this guy out, armorer, and all it needs is a blast furnace. You get full set of armor. Diamond armor, full set. I mean, the enchants are trash. Some of them are good, some of them are not. But there you go. You don't need to mine any diamond. You just can get it by just trading some M's. So as you may see from here, if I trade too much, it will run out of stock. See? I traded once and it gave me a discount. So now I can get 6 M's. If you trade a few times, it runs out of stock. So it restocks 2 times per day. So I didn't have time to wait. So I created one more to trade maybe a little bit more. See? I got enough M's, like 24 M's from just a few glass panes. So up next we have, the idea was to get the fortune 3, because for smelting sand you need coal or a fuel source. So getting coal, one vein of coal with no fortune, doesn't give you much coal and you will eventually run out. So the idea was to get a fortune, but then I got looting 3 and I needed some food and everything, so I locked it. And as soon as I got the chance, I got the fortune 3. So up to this part, it was all planned, all part of the plan. It was essential for my starter. So once I got fortune, now from now on, and to get these enchants, you just have to break this, place it again and see if it has the enchants, and if not, break it again, place it again. Every time you break and place it again like this, let me show you, it will change the enchants unless you lock it. Once you lock it, they don't change it. See, as much as I break it, they will not change it. And how to lock it is that you just have to trade one thing, maybe a book or a bookshelf or something. Once you trade with it, it will be locked. So after I got my fortune 3, now everything after this is random. As soon as I get an OP enchant, I lock it right away. It doesn't matter which order, any order you want. So came mending. It was a good thing, so I locked it right away. Then comes Aqua Affinity for mining underwater, fast, speed. So it was essential, so I locked it. Up to the next one, Knockback. Very essential for PvP and everything else, so I locked it. As you can see on the way, 1 was not enough, 2 is not enough, 3 was not even enough. I created this lately, 4, 5, 6, and this 2, 7, 8 to maximize the amount of getting M's without any delaying or waiting for the restocking. So this whole thing. Then comes the part for this guy. So fire aspect, very important, which means no worrying about food or anything, and very essential in PvP. Especially I myself don't use axe PvP much, so in general I fire aspect on with sharp 5 is enough for me to take down a prot 4 enemy. So next was unbreaking, very essential on especially on shovel. The durability will go down very slowly. Also mending, very important. So up next is respiration 2, which you can add 2 of them to get 3. So up next is silk touch, and then thorns 2, which if you add 2 of them will get thorns 3. Very good enchant also. Up next is sharp 4. I kinda waited a lot for sharp 5, so when I saw sharp 4 I jumped on the opportunity and got it, but you guys can get sharp 5. So next is depth strider, very good for swimming and underwater, doing some search underwater. So then prot 4, and that's done. Well, I got this guy, so I ran out of diamonds kinda, and I needed a shovel and a pick, so that's where you can get that guy. So this is the whole thing. Now as you can see, some of these guys have some other enchants, and as I forgot to mention, there's a loop too, a very OP loop which can be very helpful in getting experience to XP points. See, I have level 30. At the start of trading, it gives tons of XP. I didn't see at the start of the video, so I may add it later as a thing right down there, how much levels I had, and a few glass pin trade and I got level 30. So we have this much M's, so the idea is to, once you get a few trade, they will upgrade until you get something like these trades. Other trades will unlock. You can max them out by trading more. The more you trade, the more they will max out, and until the librarian, that's the master level. So that loop is here, it sells 4 glasses for 1 Ms. So keep an eye on 24 Ms. At low level it won't affect much, but at higher levels it is amazing. And also keep an eye on the levels. So let me see, everything is maxed out so that they don't eat the levels. See, only I traded 12. Now look at this part, I have 15. We go to the next one, do the same thing. Okay, they are both out of stock and we totally change. Now the good thing about this is you can turn it back to glass, go do the trading. Okay, this guy is out of stock. You can trade all of this. Okay, this is also out of stock. Now going to this guy. See, it's important to have multiple of them so that you don't. See, I got 1 extra emerald. At high numbers of trading, this will even be more. And look at our levels. We have 18 level. So from 30 to 80. By just trading, I think at first I had like 5 stacks of glass panes, which I got it from 1 stack of glass. And all I need is equip this shovel in my hand, and just once 2 or 3 swings and you have like 1 stack of sand. So this is actually very good. I got all my enchants through this amazing haul. And so how did I put villagers in each section? So I've shown it in last videos, I think. If not, you just like this, bring a villager, maybe like this here, you park it here, and then you put a bunch of slabs around it and then break it. The villager will set free and it will be trapped inside something. I just narrowed their location a little bit more, or you can give them a little bit of freedom, your choice. If you have a bigger hall, or even if you have better designs and everything, or make this hall automatic, it's all up to your imagination. So this is the whole thing, that you can get a lot of XP. The thing that's great about this hall is that once you get it, you don't have to have a like an XP farm for one thing, enchantment setup like this. You don't need any of this. You can literally get everything from there inside there, except for the sand and glass. You just turn them into XP and emeralds and just buy books and equip it. And this is the whole furnace system that I got, but you can make it automatic or you can keep it do it manual. It will take, like, if you really put your heart into it, like if I lose my stuff right now, I die or something, it will take me like 1 hour maybe to just go a little bit get of sand and just go inside there and start trading. And then boom, I will have every enchant I want on every piece that I want. Simple and easy as that. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful for you guys. And if you liked it, please press the like button and maybe subscribe to support me. And have fun, take care, peace out, goodbye.